analytics pattern. Okay. Hello, good afternoon students. How are you all? This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Learn. Welcome to the session. How are you all doing? So today we are going to discuss about the structure of atom, which make quantum mechanical model of atom and quantum numbers भी discuss करना चाहता हूँ. So students knows about the quantum numbers, and before that many students are given in the comments that please explain quantum mechanical model, which में Schrödinger wave equation भी है, हम आज discuss करने वाले हैं. So please confirm, can you all able to hear me? Can you all able to see me? Yes. एक fiery emoji डालो. Yes, nice to see. Anamani is there in today's class. Very good. And what Infinity Learn is doing for the students preparing for NEET examination. Just शुरुआत में थोड़ा सा introduction करना है, motivation cover है. So let's discuss about here. We have the 4 students, Himadyuti, yes, we have Ashrita, Himadyuti, Akhil Verma and Satyanarayan. These are the students who got a very good score in NEET 2024 examination. You can compare their score 310 in 2023, Ashrita, and after taking classes from Infinity Learn, she got 661 marks. Can you believe it? And you can see Akhil Verma, he got just 313 marks but secured 658 marks in 2024. And Himadyuti got very less than 310 in 2023, and after taking the classes with me, she got 652 in 2024. Hi, Kushi Gupta, good afternoon, how are you? And Satyanarayana got NEET 2023 में just 330 marks. इसका score देखो 650 का 320 marks बढ़ गया. So you can see, yes, you, hi Uttam, Thanos hand. Uttam always comes with Thanos hand. I miss you beta. Nowadays a long gap. Okay, happy Navratri. Navratri celebrations चल रहे दसरा का. Uttam, fine. Okay, let's talk about here how this is possible. Yes, it is possible. You can double your score by attending the classes with Infinity Learn. And the Infinity Learn, we design the programs in scientific way so that any grade of students can ace in their preparation. And not only these 4 students, hundreds of students done like this, and this is just a sample, and you will be the next in NEET 2025. You want to see in your live session your photograph. Get ready. Kushi Gupta. बहुत देर के बाद लाओ क्लास लेने के रहेंगे. बढ़िया बात है. And let's talk about crack your NEET examination, and I suggest you pack and reserve your medical seat. है ना? You listen carefully, and when you attend the class on regular basis on YouTube platform, and you will be the topper. Yes, Kushi. And SEO test preparation with Infinity Learn, and you have live classes, you have mock test, and create your own test. Yeah, live class थे, recording नहीं है. And 24/7 doubt resolutions भी available है. And also we are in the social media. You all connect in the social media. Okay, you all connect in the social media. गलती से गलत टाइप हो गया, कोई बात नहीं बेटा, माफ़ी किया. ओके, एंड आल्सो जॉइन इन आवर टेलीग्राम चैनल माय डियर चिल्ड्रन. ये टेलीग्राम चैनल में आपका डायली क्विजेज है. यू हैव सेशन का शेड्यूल्स भी बनाए जाते हैं, सेशन नोट्स को भी दिया जाएगा, असाइनमेंट्स आर आल्सो देयर, एंड मेनी मोर. यू कैन even ask doubts in that, right? And also first, India's first AI enabled driven academic course is given by Infinity Learn, and this AI driven Infinity Learn program offers you doubt resolution 24/7, powered by artificial intelligence. So a question is given with no time, anywhere, kahi bhi, kabhi bhi आपका answer मिलेगा. And also self-study packages, goal settings and live classes, test paper analysis and everything, what not, everything is available. Suresh, how are you? से आपका चैनल फ्रीज हो गया, हमारा चैनल हमेशा लाइव है, हमेशा लाइव है हमारे क्लासेस, हमारे चैनल भी है. And everybody please like and share and subscribe our sessions. And you can see India's largest scholarship exam. It is SCORE. Let's make success possible. India's largest scholarship examination. Good afternoon. Here we can see it is available online. It is for any student, grade 3rd to grade 12, any student. And link is there in the chat box, in the pinned messages. You can click it, and the examination will be very soon on 9th, and registrations are open now. Attempt examination from 9th October 2024. Why I said it is in India's largest? Yes, कौन देगा आपका 1 crore worth का scholarship? The scholarship worth of 1 crore. आप सही सुना? And very important point, in order to write this core examination, you need not be connected to Infinity Line or Sri Chaitanya. Once you are a student from any other school, maybe Infinity Line itself or Sri Chaitanya itself or any other institute other than these two, can be attending these courses. And you will be given not only fee concession but also a scholarship and also educational allowance भी मिलेगा आपको, and study setup as well as laptop भी आपका मिलेगा. Yes, मेरे आपके live class बहुत टाइम वेट करते हैं. Thank you very much. I am going to start in थोड़े से देर में खुशी गुप्ता, and up to 100% scholarship भी मिलेगा. So it is there in the pinned message. Everybody wants you click it so that you will understand what is there in a SCORE examination, how you can write and what is there and how to write and what you get. And you see, it actually started in COVID. So to facilitate those students and economic, non-academic strategy, and now the cream strategy, now it is for everybody. And this particular year we are expecting more than 15 lakh student across India. इससे बड़ा स्कॉलरशिप टेस्ट कौन कंडक्ट कर सकते हैं? आप तैयार है करने के लिए? एक थम्स अप एंड फायर इमोजी डालो चैट बॉक्स में, so that we can start the class without any delay. Get ready for that. Fine. Okay, now quantum mechanical model of an atom. So why quantum mechanical model we have to study? So Bohr said electron revolve around the nucleus in a circular, concentric circular path called orbit. So we can say electron is revolving around the nucleus like this. So electron का जगह आपको पता चलेगा. Where exactly? Yeah, उत्तम, nice. अन्नामणि एक, right? Now you can say the electron is there according to Bohr. But the thing is, Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Heisenberg uncertainty principle ऐसे बोलने मना किया. क्यों? Electron revolve around the nucleus in that way. How it is possible? You can't say the existence of an electron. Yes, of course electron is there. Mathematically it is not possible. Once this electron existence is not possible, you have to say mathematically electron may be present here, probably may be present here. We need mathematics. To say the mathematics, we need to have the differential equations and the probability functions and all. And we discuss Schrodinger wave equation to elaborate that. So Schrodinger wave equation elaborates about the quantum mechanical wave model of the atom. So the wave equation describes the electron in motion as a three-dimensional wave. It goes like this, and it is traveling in electric field of a positive charged nucleus. Schrodinger wave equation is given as Cauchy, you can say as dou square psi by dou x square plus dou square psi by dou y square plus dou square psi by dou z square. X, y, z are Cartesian coordinates, and plus 8 pi square m by h square of a minus v of psi is equal to 0. अरे इतना सारे इक्वेशन डिराइव करना, अरे नीट एग्जामिनेशन में ये इतना डेप्थ नहीं चाहिए. एंड इसके बारे में कुछ आपका न्यूमेरिकल्स मिलेगा? बिल्कुल नहीं मिलेगा. सो आप खुशी बात है, खुशी गुप्ता आप खुश हैं? उत्तम, फाइन. Now you can see what are these. This wave equation, you are going to give the finding of electron and the probability finding of an electron along x, y, z Cartesian coordinates. उसमें m क्या चीज़ बोल रहे हैं? Mass of an electron, and h is a Planck's constant, and E stands for total energy, P stands for potential energy, and what is psi? Psi is actually a wave function. When the electron is like a wave, it's a wave. Electron is a wave. So that electron wave, the wave has an amplitude, and that amplitude function is called psi. So this is what you call it as a psi. Can be 0 or positive or negative. So psi has no that physical significance. Okay, psi has no physical significance. Cauchy Gupta, and to avoid that negative values we take the psi square value. आगे बढ़ने तो आपको पता चलेगा, जल्दी जल्दी करना. Using the symbol of this triangle instead of three partial differentials, the wave equation is short-handed to del square psi plus 8 pi square m by h square of E minus v of psi is equal to 0. So where psi is the sum of the partial differentials of x, y, z coordinates, and also this del is known as a Laplacian operator, and you don't have to go for the mathematical treatment for this psi. And for an atom or a molecule whose energy does not change with the time, so assume that its energy is always constant. It is given as Hamiltonian operator is equal to v minus h square upon 8 pi square m upon dot Laplacian operator. So that is a various mathematical forms, we don't have to. So let us say, to say the electron's existence, mind it, this is your nucleus and this is your electron. To say certain distance from the electron from the nucleus, we need a radius, and to say the angle, we have two angles, one is a theta, another one is pi. So you require two probabilities, one is a radial probability, another one is angular probability. Cartesian coordinates in terms of polar coordinates, and x is equal to r sin theta cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta, and z is equal to r cos theta. And just this is given for the radial and angular probabilities. Dear students, don't go in so complicated way. Directly we shall look into the quantum mechanical model, means we have to check the quantum numbers as well. Stay tuned. Okay, so Schrodinger wave equation related to Schrodinger boundary conditions. Yeah, significance of psi and psi square. That's very important. Cauchy Gupta, Uttam, Anamani. Yes, psi is a wave function. It gives the amplitude of the electron wave as I mentioned. It goes like this, and this is what you call it as a psi. Okay, and in this way psi can be a 0 and a positive and negative, and psi can be a positive or 0 to say the probability of finding of an electron. So it cannot be negative, so it has no physical significance. That is the reason why you have to take the psi square. Kushi Gupta, psi square gives the probability function of the electron. Thus, we proper use of psi square in favor of psi. And also it is observed that some regions of space the value of psi is positive. That's what I mentioned. Okay, the intensity of light is proportional to the square of the amplitude. The light is said to be in the wave nature. And also light consists of photons, just as psi square indicates the density of photons in space. Psi square in case of electron denotes the probability of finding of the electron in the space around the nucleus. So in simplest way, psi has no physical significance. Psi square is taken to avoid the negative values, so that psi square indicates the probability of finding the electron around the nucleus in the space. हा थोड़ा सा स्पेस, थोड़ा सा स्लो जाना है. ओके, कोई बात नहीं, सिर्फ आपके लिए मैं थोड़ा सा धीरे से पढ़ने की कोशिश करता हूँ. And I just want to roll it up here, and I'll take more time in the quantum numbers and nodal planes, that scenario. Is that fine, Kushi? Now let us talk about boundary surface diagrams of consist of probability density of different orbitals, gives by fairly good representation of the shapes of the orbitals. I mean to say here, the probability of finding, you can say you can say this is your x, y, z axis. This is your x axis, this is your y axis, this is your z axis, this is your nucleus. है ना? उत्तम. In that, electron is here, you can't say electron is here. But by solving a Schrodinger wave equation, you can say electron may be present here. You can say electron may be present here. Small dot दिखाई दे रहा है क्या electron का? Small dot. You can see, yes, it is shown here. How to say the electron is there? So you can say electron probably may present over there. ये बोलने के लिए ये न्यूक्लियस से इलेक्ट्रॉन कितने दूर के अंदर है ये रेडियस पता चलना. Suresh Kumar, good afternoon. After so many days I can say Kushi Gupta, Uttam, Suresh Kumar, मेरा नाम लगा दिया, अच्छा बात है. Okay, anyways, and how do you say with the distance? कहीं भी हो सकते हैं ना, इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पर है, so it makes certain distance from the nucleus. Here we need a theta. Similarly, it makes certain distance from this axis, we need a pi. So here the radius and you have the angles, the combination of the radius, that is radial probability, combination of the angle probability, ये दोनों मिला के इलेक्ट्रॉन शायद यहाँ पर हो सकता, that is indicated. अगर आप ऐसे बोलें तो इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है this is your x and y and this is your z axis, and you can say electron probably may find here, like that. You can solve Schrodinger wave equation several times and find the existence of electron in many probabilities. Collection of all probabilities of the electron Schrodinger wave equation. You can see a spherical shape of the atom. That spherical shape of the atom is nothing but hydrogen. That is indicated by radial probability distribution, that is 4 pi r square dot dr dot psi square, and this graph that is indicating 4 pi r square dr dot psi square. So that is indicated by d function with the radius. R stands for the radius. When you talk about this is nothing but you can see the density from the nucleus, you can see density of the electron cloud यहाँ पर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा है and gradually increased and decreased, and it is gradually increased and decreased. That is for hydrogen atom. D function is the radial probability. Cauchy-Gupta. Happy? So D function means electron maximum can be present. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यहाँ रहने का संभावना है, इतना दूर से न्यूक्लियस से इतना दूर से यहाँ रहने का संभावना है. Understand, that is given mathematically as D function Cauchy-Gupta. Yes, hope you understood. And when Bohr said mathematically, यहाँ से डिस्टेंस कितना है हाइड्रोजन का 0.529 एंगस्ट्रॉम यूनिट्स का. खुशी? Yes. And you can see the maximum you can see 0.529 angstrom units का. Got it? This is a boundary diagram. This is a graphical diagram. ऐसे boundary and graphical diagrams NEET examination में काफी important है. So many orbital diagrams that I am going to show you right now. After that, eventually we go into the quantum numbers. Ready? Get ready. 1 minute, please. Okay, moving forward, the boundary diagrams like this, the curve showing shapes of orbital, the curve showing various radial probability with radial distance are called as radial distribution curve. This is your radial probability distribution curve. Curve means graph over here. So we have various types of graphs. So the point, the space around the nucleus where the probability of finding of the electron is maximum is called orbital, where it is 0 is called node, okay, or nodal region or radial node. And it is very very important, जहाँ पर इलेक्ट्रॉन है ये ऑर्बिटल बोलना, जहाँ पर इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं है that is called node. And that node can be nodal point, nodal area, nodal region, nodal space, nodal surface, कोई भी हो सकता है. Just want to discuss these points, very important. The number of nodal points or number of radial nodes present in an orbital is equal to n minus L minus 1. N stands here principal quantum number, L stands here azimuthal quantum number Cauchy, and if you can see this is 1s orbital, okay, and this is your 1s orbital nucleus, and this is your 1s orbital. If it is a 2s orbital, okay, this is the nucleus and this is the 1s orbital and this is your 2s orbital. ये दोनों का बीच में कुछ गैप मिलेगा ना, this is what you call it as a node. This is what you call it as a node. The difference between orbital and orbit, orbital means the space where electron is present. Orbit means the path in which the electron is revolving. Okay, so the path, the route, rasta, understand? And probability finding of electron where it is maximum is called orbital, and the path in which the electron is revolving is called orbit. आपका जैसे प्लानेटरी मॉडल में ऑर्बिट्स रहते हैं ना उत्तम, दैट्स गुड क्वेश्चन. एक टैनस देना, टैनोसेंट. आई मिस योर टैनोसेंट. ऑर्बिट, हाँ, पाथ. आप कैसे पढ़ाई कैसे कर रहे हैं बेटा उत्तम? आजकल आपका स्कूल का टाइमिंग, कॉलेज का टाइमिंग नहीं चल रहा है, इसलिए सो कम से कम आप रिकॉर्डिंग्स भी देख सकते हैं ना। देख रहे हैं रिकॉर्डिंग्स, कमेंट नहीं दे रहे हैं। कमेंट नहीं दे रहे। ओके चले, so this is what you call it as a node. You can see probability density and radius. We already seen this graph, we already seen this. You are going to an institute, okay, let it be. And a 1s orbital का है. Let us talk about the 2s orbital का. देखो radius and the density, you can see the density of the electron increased and reaches to 0, तभी ये node बनेगा. फिर increased and reaches to 0. I mean to say this is the 2s orbital. ये दोनों का बीच में जहाँ पर आपका radial density कम आ रहा है ना, this is called a node. That is the node. You can say n. Understand? Yes, that's very important. That is how we have to. And this is the node which is in spherical. So this is what you call it as spherical node. This is what you call it as spherical node. Understand? Spherical node. Okay. And let us go ahead with p orbitals. There are two types of nodes. One is radial node, another one is angular node. So what is here? It is this is a 2p orbital. आपका 3p ऑर्बिटल कैसा दिखेगा? दिस इज योर 3p ऑर्बिटल. कैसे? ये 3p ऑर्बिटल बीच में कुछ नोड है ना, that is what you call it as a spherical node. Got it? So like that you need to understand the structure of atom. And this is the p orbital. This is the p orbital. In general, the p orbital nucleus, a lobe and a lobe है ना, ये दो 2p का spherical node possible नहीं है, 3p का spherical node possible है खुशी गुप्ता. And there is a plane, which passes through the nucleus. That is what you call it as a nodal plane. That is what you call it as a nodal plane. This nodal plane is also called as angular plane. So this is what you call it as a nodal plane. Is also called as angular node. Plane का angle होता है ना, so जो भी plane है, I just want to say spherical nodes. Yeah, I just want to say spherical nodes. Formula याद रखो NEET एग्जामिनेशन में करने का खुशी उत्तम. Spherical node is equal to n minus l minus 1. ये एक फॉर्मूला है. Angular node, this is also called as a nodal plane, is equal to L. Okay, so total nodes is equal to n minus 1. And these are the general formulas that you can see. You know, talking about, yes, total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. Radial nodes n minus l minus 1, angular nodes is equal to L, and nodal planes are nothing but angular nodes. So you can see dz square orbital has a zero nodal plane. What is that zero nodal plane? So this is your dz square, this is dz square, and this dz square has a cone here. This has a cone here, and with this cone, you can say with this is cone, you have collar, that you can say it's a collar. You have a nodal plane, cone shaped nodal plane. Okay, you don't say zero nodal plane, it's controversial. Two cone shaped nodal plane. Okay, that's a very important point. यहाँ पर भी और एक nodal plane भी मिलेगा. Yes, now let's talk about some more about shapes of orbitals. Uttam, you are asking about the difference between orbital and orbit. मिलेगा आपका बात सिर्फ आपके लिए. Uttam, can you see that now? Orbit and orbital. So that's good. Kushi. Uttam. Okay, the orbit is a well-defined circular path around the nucleus in which the electron revolves, whereas an orbit is the region of space around the nucleus where the probability finding of an electron is maximum, at least around 95%. And you can just see, have a glance of it, and any doubts are there, you please ask. It's a live YouTube channel and you will be having a interactive discussion with me, right? And without delay, we can directly get into the quantum numbers. The shape of orbitals, s orbital, spherical in shape, and it is 1s, 2s, 3s. So 1s spherical nodes 0 नहीं, इसका nodes नहीं दिख रहे हैं ना, लेकिन 2s का एक नोड दिख रहे हैं, स्पेरिकल नोड एक दिख रहे हैं, एंड 3s इसका एक स्पेरिकल नोड दिख रहे हैं, इसका भी और एक स्पेरिकल नोड दिख रहे हैं. आर यू गेटिंग और नॉट? Infinite number of orbits are possible theoretically. Yes. How it is? Yes, it is possible. And as you are moving away from the nucleus, the distance between shell to shell is minimizing. So in general, you will be having a confined space boundary for the atom, but where exactly you can't say, but you will be having n number of shells. Got it? Orbitals, you can have number of orbital in a shell is going to be n square. आपका जितना shells होगा आज वो shell का नंबर n मान लो प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर का, उतना n square number of orbitals possible होता है. खुशी गुप्ता, ठीक है? Got my answer properly? Come on, next. And the total number of peaks appearing in the curves for the s orbital, this is a 1s orbital, this is for 1s orbital, and this is for 1s orbital. You are going to see this, and yes, these curves we already discussed. P sublevel. So P sublevel, it can have three orientations, px, py, pz. It appears like this. Okay, each p orbital having two lobes and one nodal plane, and one along with x axis and one with along the y axis and with the z axis even. And these are the p curves for the 2p orbital and 3p orbital. 2p orbital 3p orbital के बीच में एक node होगा. So you have to identify that node you have to identify. Are you getting or not? And also d orbital is a double dumbbell shape. So d sublevel begins with third orbit, and it can have dxy, dyz, dzx, and dx square y square and dz square. And in that I just want to show how to draw these diagrams. I just want to show how to draw this dxy, yz, zx. Take all the coordinates here. You have x and y, you have y and z, and you have z and x, and you have x and y again, and this is your z axis. In that, Kushi Gupta, xy, yz and zx, these three orbitals will have the lobes between the axis. This is what you say dxy, and this is what you say dyz, and this is what you say dzx, and this is what you say x square y square. And you can say dz square, we discussed it just now. You will be having a collar over here, dz square orbital. You will be having a nodal plane in this axis and in this axis, and in this axis and in this axis. Like that, finding nodal planes is very important for NEET examination. Ready for that, Kushi? And also shapes of orbitals, we have F orbital, it's a quadri-dumbbell shape. You will be having a different values. We will start with actually the quantum numbers. So, the quantum numbers. So, in the quantum numbers, the behavior of the electron in an atom is described. What is the behavior? The identity of the electron in an atom. इलेक्ट्रॉन कहाँ पर है, इसका कितना एनर्जी है, एंड ये ऑर्बिटल है, ऑर्बिटल का डायरेक्शन क्या है, कौन सा डायरेक्शन में है, ओरिएंटेशन, एवरीथिंग विल बी डिस्कस्ड. The identity of an electron in an atom is given by a set of 4 quantum numbers. They are principal quantum numbers. This is a principal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Magnetic quantum number. And the spin quantum number. So, in this principal, azimuthal and magnetic and spin quantum number, first 3 quantum numbers, the first 3 quantum numbers, principal, azimuthal and magnetic quantum number, can deduct from solutions of Schrodinger wave equation. They are related to quantum mechanical model Arvind G. High, whereas a spin quantum number is not related to quantum mechanical model of an atom. Okay, Arvind Ji, kaise? Okay, talking about the principal quantum number, this is given by Niels Bohr, beta. Okay, he says whatever his theory says is nothing but your principal quantum number. So, this quantum number is introduced by Niels Bohr and it explains and it denotes or signifies to which shell an electron belongs, and the shell number is given as a principal quantum number. Its value is 1, 2, 3, it goes on like that, infinite number tak de sakte. Okay, and agar its principal quantum number 1, it is said that electron is there in the first shell, or you can say K shell. If the principal quantum number is 2, you can say electron is there in the second shell, like that. And it specifies the size of the shell. With increase in the principal quantum number, you can say the value of n increases, size increases, shell number increases, and also signifies the energy of the electron in nth shell. Okay, and it also signifies electron number in a particular shell, that is given by Bohr-Bury principle, that is equal to 2n square. Shell number 1, 2 electrons. Shell number 2, 8 electrons. Shell number 3, 18 electrons. Shell number 4, 32 electrons. Like that, it says the signifies the number of electron in each shell. And also an energy level, n possible values, azimuthal quantum number, it is proposed by Sommerfeld. Yes, Javla Kumar, how are you? Kushi Gupta, why is silent? Uttam? Arvind? It signifies to which shell, sub-shell an electron is present. It is proposed to explain the fine spectrum of hydrogen. Its values are going to be starting from 0 and continues till n-1 तक होगा. L का वैल्यू हमेशा n का वैल्यू अंदर ही होता है, and L value never be equal to n value. That's very important. That point is catchy point for NEET examination. We are discussing every point from the NCERT textbook that are related to the NEET examination, dear children. Right? The possible values, it governs the shape of the orbitals and determination of angular momentum of the orbital. It talks about orbital angular momentum. It is given by LH by 2 pi dot root root over L into L plus 1. L is an azimuthal quantum number. L का values कौन सा डिपेंड कर सकता है? L का values अगर L value 0 होगा तो it is S orbital, S subshell. L value 1, it is a P subshell. L value 2, it's a D subshell. L value 3, it's a F subshell. And their shapes are, we already seen, spherical, dumbbell, okay, like that. And the third one is magnetic quantum number. The magnetic quantum number defines the orientation or direction of the orbital, and it explains the Zeeman effect and the Stark effect successfully. And Uttam and Kushi, Arvind and Javala Kumar, you tell me what is the meaning of this Zeeman effect and the Stark effect. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me what about the Zeeman effect and the Stark effect? So, splitting of spectral lines in a strong magnetic field is called as a Zeeman effect. Splitting of spectral line in a strong electric field is called strong Stark effect. And in that, it is explained Zeeman effect and the Stark effect, and it describes the orientation of the electrons and the orbitals. The value of M in values ranging from minus L to plus L, including 0, mind it. So, maximum number of M values possible in a particular shell is going to 2L plus 1. Okay. Kushi, I told now what is Zeeman effect. I am telling you again, splitting of spectral lines, Zeeman effect kaha diga? Splitting of spectral lines, where is that? Make a note of it. As you don't know, I just want to write it for you. Strong magnetic field is called as a Zeeman effect. अगर Stark effect क्या किया? In presence of electric field. ठीक है कुशी? Got. One is of electric field, other one is a magnetic field. और कौन सा electric field होगा? कौन सा magnetic field होगा? Okay. So, Kushi, fine. Whenever you don't know, please ask us. I am delighted to help you a lot. Right? Very nice. Okay, let's talk about this. If S subshell है, L value 0 है, M value भी 0 होगा, so उसमें orbitals कितना number orbitals होगा? सिर्फ एक ही number orbitals होगा, एक ही number orbital है. Okay, P orbital, so L value 1 है, so M value इसका -1 से +1 तक होगा. We have to include 0 भी अंदर. Right? Uttam, what you said is correct. D orbital जो है, इसका L value 2 है, M value -2 से +2 होगा, including 0. So minus 2 say -1, 0, +2 and +1, total 5 orbitals possible here. हाँ yes, f orbital की भी 7 possibility है इसे. And among that spin quantum number, in the spin quantum number you can see it is talking about the spinning of electron about its own axis. This is what you call it as a spin quantum number. If the electron revolve around the nucleus in a clockwise direction, that what you can say it is spin इसका +1/2 होगा. अगर electron goes in this way, that is what you say -1/2. So it talks about the spinning of electron about its own axis. And repeat, principal quantum number to which shell an electron belongs. Kushim, coming back to your point, azimuthal quantum number, it talks about the subshell of the electron, and magnetic quantum number, it talks about the orientation, and the spin quantum number, it talks about the spinning of electron about its own axis. खुशी, m value, m negative, positive दोनों होता है. हाँ, जीरो भी इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं. नेगेटिव m वैल्यू नेगेटिव हो सकता है, पॉजिटिव हो सकता है, जीरो भी हो सकता है. l वैल्यू का हिसाब से. सरिता यादव, वॉइस कम आ रहे क्या? उत्तम, मेरा आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है क्या बेटा? खुशी, मेरा आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है? प्लीज कंफर्म. सरिता, कैन यू एबल टू हियर माय वॉइस? हाँ, सबको सुनाई दे रहे हैं. ओके Sarita, you check your internet connection once. Okay Sarita, hope you are enjoying the lesson. Very good. And let us talk about quantum numbers. The electrons that have different magnetic quantum number values said to have the opposite spin. They are clockwise spin and anti-clockwise spin. Everything is fine. And two values of S are equal to spin is opposite direction. Spin, S means spin. Okay, they are represented by one is up arrow mark, another one is down arrow mark. So the total spin of an atom is equal to n into half. And let's discuss about many things here. The spin angular momentum of an electron is given by root over S into S plus 1 h by 2 pi. S is the total spin of the electron. S stands for total spin of the electron. Based on that, today I just want to give you so many formulas. So spin only magnetic moment of an atom is given by, it is mu is equal to root over n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton. That is a magnetic moment. Spin only magnetic moment or magnetic moment. Bm stands for Bohr magneton. Unit का है. This is a Bohr magneton. Bohr magneton, mind it. Okay, and these formulas are the end. So we will be getting so many questions from the NEET examination. And also n stands for number of unpaired electrons, and agar mu value is 0, that substance is said to be diamagnetic. If mu value is not equal to 0, it should be greater than 0. It is said to be paramagnetic. It is said to be paramagnetic. What is this diamagnetic? The substance which is attracted towards the magnetic field is said to be paramagnetic. If the substance has no magnetic deflection in the external magnetic field, is called as diamagnetic. Okay, and also the distribution of arrangement, we know these electron methods, electron configuration, n-election method, orbital method. We have to follow Aufbau rule, Pauli's rule, and Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. In order to write the electron configuration of an atom, we have to follow three rules: Aufbau rule and Pauli's rule and Hund's rule. है ना Sarita? That's good. Aufbau rule says in the ground state electrons are filled in increasing order of the energies of the orbitals. ठीक है बेटा? and also in other words you can say जिसका n plus value ज़्यादा है पहले कम वाला का, so electrons हर orbital का n value होगा l value होगा, so n plus l value कम orbitals में पहला बर्न है. Okay, Hassan Muhammad, hi, and the electrons are filled in the lowest n plus l value orbitals first, then highest n plus l values. Okay, so that is explained on the basis of Euler's diagram. This is the Euler diagram. In this Euler diagram, the electrons are filled in this way, and that we already learned. 1s orbital less than 2s orbital, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, it goes on like that. Okay, and I just want to say Pauli's exclusion principle. ये Pauli's exclusion principle बोलना चाहता हूँ. An orbital, एक ऑर्बिटल में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन में ऑपोजिट स्पिन में रहना है. आई एम फाइन हसन मोहम्मद, हाउ आर यू बेटा, हाउ आर यू. In other words, I can say in orbital maximum 2 electrons with opposite spin can be accommodated. Okay, and you can say an orbital can have maximum of 2 electrons. Okay, so no 2 electrons in an atom can have the same set of 4 quantum numbers. Okay, and also say 2 electrons have the same values of n, l, m, but different the s value. And is very important. I just want to give you a special line for this. Maximum capacity of main energy shell is equal to 2n square. That is the first statement. Another statement है कि okay, electrons and that of subshell is equal to 4l plus 2. Okay, 4l plus 2. What is occupy? Electron occupy कर सकते हैं, orbital में electron occupy कर सकते हैं. Okay, and these underlined points are the direct statements from the NCERT and the NEET examination का आप एक point बना सकते. And Pauli's exclusion principle is useful in determination of maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in orbital in a subshell as well as the main shell, right? So an orbital can have more than 2 electrons. Okay, cannot have. Okay, if 2 electrons are present, their spin should be opposite in direction. Got it? Any doubt? And also moving forward for the multi-electron species, s orbitals maximum 2 electrons can be accommodated, and the p subshell maximum 6 electrons can be accommodated. D subshell maximum 10 electrons can be accommodated. G subshell imaginary, फिलहाल ये इस्तेमाल किया नहीं, उतना इलेक्ट्रॉन अभी तक भरने के लिए एलिमेंट डिस्कवर किया नहीं. G सबशेल 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एकोमोडेट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, एंड आल्सो यू कैन सी Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. So, Liaquat, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Palestine. Liaquat, okay. Anyways, let us continue. Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity says, while filling degenerate orbitals, the electrons, the pairing of electrons cannot take place unless each orbital is filled with 1 electron with parallel spin. Okay, Kushi, fine. Sarita, fine. Now, so while filling d orbitals, you can say px, py, pz. In that, first electron is filled, second electron is filled, third electron is filled. तब भी p4 ऐसे इसका जोड़ी करना है. Kushi Gupta, right? So this is the way it has to be filled. Are you getting or not? This is what exactly it is explaining the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, that can be explained on the basis of yes, yeah. So questions are ready for you. Sujat Hussain, Hassan Muhammad, very good, thank you very much. I have taken your name, Sujat Hussain. Okay, question का आंसर पहले बताओ. Which of the following orbitals m is equal to 0 for all orbitals? For all set of orbitals. Answer: among s orbital, of course, m is equal to 0. For px, py, pz, pz is taken as a 0. Yes, no. It comes to be this. Z-axis is taken as 0 orbitally. Thank you very much, Sujahat. Yeah, yes, it is 2, not 3. Okay. Talking about which quantum number differentiate for the unpaired electron of the carbon atom. अरे unpaired electron of the carbon atom एक बार देखना चाहता हूँ. Okay, so this is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. So this is your differentiating electron. This is your differentiating electron. This differentiating electron कहाँ पर है? Magnetic quantum number का है. Magnetic quantum number m is equal to 0, -1, +1. Okay, that is differentiating here. Got it? Option 2. Kamal kiya, Sujahat, Kushi Gupta and Hassan Muhammad, Shabir Hussain. Okay, very good. Nice to see that. Sarita Yadav, that is the really I enjoy the class response in the class. Okay, Hassan Akshay, Hassan Akshari, right? I take your name. Sujahat Hussain, I have taken your name. Everybody is nice to see that appropriate answer. Everybody done well. So one more question. For which orbital there are 2 radial nodes and sum of radial and angular nodes is 5? There are 2 radial nodes. Radial nodes there. Radial nodes given to, okay, radial node plus angular node. So sum of the angular node is 5. किस ऑर्बिटल का है? किस ऑर्बिटल का है? ऑप्शन जल्दी. नाइस. अच्छा कर रहे हैं बच्चे लोग, बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं. साबिर हुसैन, खुशी गुप्ता, हसन अक्षरी, हसन मोहम्मद, सुजाहत हुसैन, खुशी गुप्ता, उत्तम. कमान, व्हाट इज योर आंसर? ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर आपका मिलेगा 6f ऑर्बिटल्स. ओके, रेडियल नोड इज इक्वल टू n-1. एंगुलर नोड is equal to L is equal to 6f. 6 minus SPDF 0, 1, 2, 3 and okay, it is going to be 3 and it is going to be 2. Is that fine? Fine. Lovely questions and lovely answers. Okay, and Sarita, you have given first option. Why? Hassan Muhammad, yes, everybody is giving correct. Kushi Gupta, nice. Uttam, then why you kept Sujahat Hussain? That's good. And at the end, which of the following set of quantum numbers is not valid? This is the kind of question. Typical NEET examination. फिलहाल 20 साल से ये जैसे क्वेश्चंस हर साल में 2 तो बात का आपको मिला. लियाकत, main components of the atoms, न्यूक्लियस एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. न्यूक्लियस में प्रोटॉन न्यूट्रॉन्स होता है, न्यूक्लियस के बाहर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होता है. ओके, Ha, Hassan Muhammad, I am taking your name, Sarita. Thank you very much. Yeah, yes, of course. Now, let us talk about the previous question. Sarita is asking, रेडियल नोड पिकअप करने के लिए ये फार्मूला इस्तेमाल करो, एंगुलर नोड पिकअप करने के लिए ये फार्मूला इस्तेमाल करो, हर ऑर्बिटल का ये फार्मूला डालो. ओके, एल वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू 0 1 2 3 एस पी डी एफ. ओके, अगर एफ ऑर्बिटल है तो एल वैल्यू 3 डालो. आर यू गेटिंग और नॉट सरिता? Fine. Okay, anyways, let us talk about which is not valid, like this. Ayush Power, Muhammad Ali, very good. Sabir Hussain, what is your answer for this question? Now, Liaquat, Hassan, Sarita, thank you very much, very good. Answer is option 3. Very good. How? Here m value should be minus L से 0 इंक्लूड करके प्लस L तक होगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच मोहम्मद आली. सो यहाँ पर L 3 है, m कैसे 4 परमिट हो सकता है? 4 is greater than ना, so answer is going to be 4. Got it? Wonderful response in the class. अरे ऐसे आंसर देते जाओ, आपका 2025 नीट एग्जामिनेशन में भी ये मेडिकल रैंक पकड़ने के लिए है ना. मोहम्मद अली, सरिता यादव, हसन मोहम्मद, आयुष पवार, खुशी गुप्ता, हसन अक्षरे, साबिर हुसैन. Wonderful, nice. So today we had a great swell of the questions. So many questions are there, great swell of the questions, and we did well. And अगले सेशन में आपका मिलेगा केमिकल काइनेटिक्स, इलेक्ट्रोकेमिस्ट्री, जनरल ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री, हर टॉपिक्स एनसीईआरटी बेसिस के बायोमोलिक्यूल्स का एक क्लास लेना चाहता हूँ. साबिर हुसैन, उत्तम, फाइन. एंड आई जस्ट वांट टू सी you guys attend every day Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. Okay, so great, thank you very much, and we had a great swell. And please like and share and subscribe. And in the Infinity Learn chat box you can see a message is pinned that is about score. You just click it on and apply for the score examination. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you. Signing off, Suresh Avari from Infinity Learn YouTube Laboratory. Right? Bye. Thank you.